Welcome back to the iProvision podcast, episode number 467. We have our guest with us, President of United States. Who would be the president by that point when we're 467 episodes in?
Are you
Jack
basing it
Harlow?
on? Yeah,
Probably something like that.
The Rock.
I could see it. Yeah,
Mark Cuban.
maybe Taylor Swift.
Well,
I mean, if she ran, good chance.
yeah. I mean, that's yeah.
Yeah, and
Wonder
that's what
what
this topic
I
is
wonder
today.
what her. Never mind. We're not gonna go into that.
What her political stance is.
Yeah, I mean, I can. I don't want to assume anything,
You
but
you should go ahead and go for it.
I would assume it would be, what's that one, Beyonce? Is it Beyonce? Yeah.
She exists. Yeah, that's a
That one song that goes to the left,
ah.
everything you
I know what
want
that is now. I know what side that is.
to the box to the left.
That's
So,
Democrat.
whoa,
Right.
whoa! You can't
Am I
say
right?
that.
Am I right though? That's
Yeah,
the okay.
yeah.
I'm such a politician.
And that's our topic for
Um,
today, folks. Is
politics. It's all politics, really.
it really is?
We got our sponsors. Buy our merch. I'm wearing the windbreaker today.
Ooh,
The
stunt
champion.
on him.
Where's the
Ooh,
brand at? Right there.
ooh.
And shout out Josiah.
Yep. Cornhole Legacy.
Sure. Shout out to the oh no. It's been so long I can't remember the name. No Introduction Podcast.
Oh,
Episode 7 dropping soon.
oh, they're back. Oh, okay.
But maybe if one of them hears this, they'll be like, "Oh, hey, we'll record an episode tonight." No. Yeah. So there's that. That's the things, I think. Yeah. I don't like talking to Noah that much, so I'm gonna skip the formalities of shooting the shit for 25 minutes and trying to
Oh, okay.
beat around the bush. I'm just kidding. So no, I sent you something.
I was said something.
You were sent something.
I received it.
We are making Noah a Tinder profile today.
What?
No.
Maybe soon.
Ditch the topic. Let's dive into this.
All right. What's up?
What
do you want?
What do you
What do
mean?
you?
What's up?
What do you
You
want to
said
tell
maybe
about?
soon. Where are we? Where? What? Why?
What?
When? When can I?
I'd only do it if we were in person. I'll just say that.
All right, man.
I don't know why that matters, but like it matters, right? Like,
All right.
so like my thought process with that would be like do it on like a Friday, and then you see what the interest looks like, throughout
Yeah,
the weekend,
and then Saturday talk to him, and Sunday you go on a date and marry him. Easy.
well, okay, yeah,
Date Monday.
yeah, okay, I like that.
So anyway, I sent Noah a thing. It's a devotion book, but its main topic at start says, "Don't be so hard on yourself."
Mm.
Yeah, pretty simple, It mostly just talks a lot about like you're human, you'll make mistakes. Thinking of living an error-free life is something that's just, it's what brings a lot of issues with people. If they want to live error-free, good luck. Maybe I'm just more error-prone than people, but nowhere near. You make errors every hour of the day, probably, if
Yep.
not
Yep.
around there. There's also a big thing on, I think Andrews maybe talked about this, and this is where I'm thinking, but just like the essence of failure and, you know, how you do need failure to grow. The old saying of you need to go backwards to go forwards. Yeah, to spend money to make money, that kind of stuff. It's big, I think, you know, like if you never fail, it's kind of hard to keep going forward. And then you get stuck in that complacency that we've talking about a lot lately. So there's a lot of things in this that I liked a lot. And by the way, Noah, I sent this to you as a lie. This isn't the topic. I wanted to throw you off a little bit. It does line up a little bit, but this was just to make sure you weren't ready. So it's been circled for a bit. I'm coming back to it finally. You talked, I'm gonna guess 3 to 4 months ago. Said it quick and said you didn't want to put more time into it yet. And I wrote it down right away. Circled it. You said, I don't know what I do good. You don't know the things in your life that you're good at, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do you stand by that today in May?
I do.
Okay. So if I asked you currently, you don't think you could put a list out there?
I mean, I'm sure I can compile a list, but like, I don't know.
Then this thing does go along with it at the end, but we'll get to all of it.
I just think listen, right? It's like, and this kind of goes along with that too. It's like I'm my own biggest critic at the end of the day, and
I think there's a positive to that, and that comes in later. I got more for that.
Like, you know, I don't know, man. It's tough. It's tough, and with that, you know, comes like maybe talking down yourself, you know, stuff like that. Which sucks, but
right,
happens.
We all do it, yeah. It is funny that this is literally May 9th's thing, is that it says don't be so hard on yourself. And on May 9th, we're filming. And I tackled the topic of Noah being too hard on himself and saying that he's not good at things. So we know people, right? People know you. We know those people together. They're mutual friends that we have.
Sure. Yeah.
I spent the day talking to people saying, hey, because I only said it to people because you've said it on the podcast. So it's a public thing. It wasn't me throwing around things that you've said to me in confidence. You put it on the internet. So I texted some people and I said, hey, Noah put this thing out here a few months ago. He kind of said, like, I don't want to talk about it. I'm just going to put it out there and we're going to leave it there. And I said, I'm going to bring it back up. That was never said, don't do that. So I'm doing it. Sorry. So texted them. Was like, hey, here's what he said. Can you get me a list? You've spent this much time with Noah. You know him pretty well. What are some things that you would put in a list here? And you can take this whatever way you want. Obviously, some people took it as a joke and then sent real things.
As I would expect with almost everybody, especially certain people.
Right. So I'm not gonna name drop people. They can tell you which parts they said and which parts, you know, or you can figure it out. I don't care. But what was that?
I was just gonna say, I just expect you, or I visualize you doing that, like texting them and then being like, "Oh man," you know what I mean? I don't know. It's just how I feel, but it is what it is.
No, here's a little sneak peek.
We're all that writing.
Yep, it's a few different people. So I'll give you another chance. Could you give me a list of the things that you think that you're genuinely good at as a person?
Yeah, I think I could. Like I said, like I could probably list off a few things. You know.
Okay.
You want me to do that, or
it's up to you. I will ask though. The reason you're saying you can't, and the reason I think you're doubting yourself, is that out of just that voice in your head that you think that where it's like and you're comparing yourself to other people, and then you like, you know, you get those thoughts late at night sometimes, or when you're alone, or just whatever time it may happen, where you know it's you just kind of think in your life, yeah, like this guy's really good at this guy's really good at this person's really good at this person's great at this. I don't think that's me. for those things. Is that where that comes from, you think?
Yeah, I think that. Yeah, definitely. That's where it can stem from. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, let's see if you agree with any of these. This is about to be a Noah
This
Gladen
is
session.
this is and like I don't want it to be that
I know
way.
you didn't
Like,
ask for that, but
I'm not trying to say like woe is me, right? Like I'm not trying
right.
to say any of
Yeah.
that stuff.
I
Like
wouldn't have waited 3 to 4 months if it was at a point where it was like, holy crap, Noah doesn't value himself at all, you know?
I do. I'm not trying to
Right.
put that. You know what
That
I mean?
yeah.
It's not. It makes it seem like I just hate myself. It's like that's
But
just
hey,
not
at the end of
true.
the day, if this is even just a little thing for you, we've talked a lot about fixing all the little things to help yourself get better in the long run.
Yeah.
And if wherever this ranks, little, medium, big, doesn't matter. Eventually, this page has to get tackled. Anyway, we have 3 batters of information here. Batter number 1. I did some Spark Notes versions of it because I didn't want to read the whole text. They were
Sure.
annoying.
You you got like paragraphs?
So
Okay.
this one says he's a good talker, great with sales, and it gets. This one was cracking me up. I edited out the first line of this one, but I'll send it to you later. Because it started off with joke and then just the most vanilla compliment, and then it went into like other things. But I was laughing at this one. So a good talker, great with sales, analytical, really smart and level headed, passionate with the things that he likes and he enjoys, good at making you feel included. This is a recurring theme. Um, you're a good people person and a good person yourself. You excel at grinding and working at being the best at things. You're encouraging, a killer softball player, and shout out to my Boo Bear. I love that guy.
Okay. I
Okay.
know who that is, but
Yep.
that's fine.
This one, uh, let's see. The next 2 are definitely from people that read books, I think. You can just tell.
Okay.
Okay. This person said, very good at making people feel heard and included. Very first sentence. It's 2 people in a row. Very knowledgeable about any and all things. Always has a lot of fun no matter what's happening, and a good sport. Very generous, and thinks of all the meticulous things. That was why I said books, because I don't ever know who says meticulous. But always has your back and is down for a good time. Honest and has respect for others. Always shows up. A good, genuine human and a friend. Batter number 3. Cares deeply and good at making people feel known. Third one. His vibe, or whatever word you want to use for it, makes you feel comfortable and you can just be yourself around him. This person gave me a list of bullet points. I took some of them because some of them were repetitive. Uh, he scores goals, man. Shoot or shoot. He's good at making people laugh and adapting to different types of humor. Brings the mood back up whenever it drops. He has unmatched loyalty to his friends and the people in his life. I would assume that stems from the Browns. His sports knowledge is incredible and in the most vast I think I've seen. He's an incredibly humble, sometimes to a fault. And that's kind of the whole point of this day.
Mm.
Never lets anything get to his head. I've never heard him boast or brag about anything. A kind-hearted core and pays attention to the little things others may not. So those are 3 people. 2 that know you very well. 1 person that hasn't known you too long, but knows you pretty well.
Okay.
What would you disagree with, Noah?
Um.
Because I'll fight you on this. I don't think there's a damn thing on that list that you can say you don't have. And now you don't have to say, because look, the last part here was incredibly humble. You don't have to say, "Oh, I don't like this," because we'll just cut it. I'll edit it out, man. I don't care.
No, I'd like to say that. I didn't. I feel like the overarching one, what was it? Making people feel included or making people feel
Yeah.
known. I wouldn't have guessed that one personally. So,
Have you ever been in a group setting and thought that someone was put off by you or that you weren't making it so someone would want to be around.
No, not necessarily. So
There you go. And it's nothing wrong with that. It's not a
I
bad thing to
it's just
not know
it's
that.
just something I just it's just something that I just haven't realized. I don't know. Just you know.
Right.
So
Um. Yeah.
no, but I wouldn't disagree with any of those. I feel like those are pretty solid list there.
Yeah. And they're very important things too, because we go back to any episode or you talk now on like the things you care about, the things that drive you, the things that you're passionate about, the things that you want to do for your life, and like the things that you're doing your life for are all of the things that people just listed here. Maybe some of what you're saying of like you're not sure what you're good at is that like, you know, Andrew rock climbs. So like there's like definite things out there, like people that go out and do crazy things. Maybe like they have those like outside skills kind of things. We don't rock climb or ski or snowboard because we're not idiots. Um, but and that's not what drives you though. Like doing those crazy things don't drive you. Making people feel included, giving people the opportunity to hang out with you and be themselves is huge. Um, the main thing you talk about is family, and then the next thing after that is friends. Those are the top two things you always talk about in your life. I don't think there's a thing on this list that that doesn't help your relationship with any of those two things. Probably everything that people put at the top of your list of the like I think about Noah. What does Noah do good? It's everything that people look for that like they want in a group. You know, um, you feel included, you feel heard, you have a fun time, you can screw around, you can be serious. Like you got all the boxes checked there. Now they may not be flashy things like I can't even think of. I guess just I don't know what a flashy thing would be for that. I think I'm going back to the like you can do a backflip or like something like that. But what does that do? What does backflip do? What does rock climbing do? What does being able to shoot a 45-yard free kick do? You know, gets you
Yeah.
5 Ballon d'Ors or 6 Ballon d'Ors, but man, if you didn't have the expansive sports knowledge and ability to talk about sports and all stats and stuff, what would I do with my life? I would just be talking to Tyler all the time.
And he has no
uh,
insurance.
he doesn't. No. But the third one, I'll say who it was. The last person was Ludotron. Um, the humble thing when he said it, it was another thing where you were like you hadn't thought about how you make people feel included and stuff. I think it was the first time I had realized it because like not because I didn't think like I thought you were
Yeah,
a
yeah, yeah.
boastful person, but I was just like I could think of a time where you were like bragging about something. And I guess that does come back down to you being hard on yourself and maybe not thinking you're as good as you are at things. The closest I can get to that is maybe like just talking about beating someone in COD or like being able to build better in Fortnite. But I feel like even about work, you work in a competitive job, you do sales. You've never once, which I feel like you're doing good there. I feel like never once you've talked about your level or ability to sell better than other people. Um, we have the running joke that you're trying to beat Tyler in goals in FIFA, but that's more competitive, I'd say, than anything else. And you've also never once bragged about being a striker in FIFA or like the amount of goals you score compared to other people and the rate you score them at. Which it's a video game. We're talking about FIFA, but at the end of the day, it's what we do a lot, and it's a big
Yeah.
interaction with the friend group.
No,
So
I think that can compare to life too. Like
yeah, yeah.
so
Grades, I never once heard you because I know you had better grades than I did, but that wouldn't that didn't take a lot. Um, you've also once I don't feel like ever bragged about doing better in school or trying more. We know someone that did. He was your roommate for 2 years. I'm just kidding. Just kidding.
The only thing
He
I can
worked for
think
that
of,
though.
like, yeah, he did. The only thing I can think of that might be like boasting would be like whenever I send like a bet that I hit. You know what I mean? It's like I don't know.
Right, but you definitely weigh that out because of the amount that you send us that you don't hit.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
um,
Yeah, I guess you're right. If I was only sending like winners every
right,
like few days, it's like then that could get kind of annoying, but
right.
you know,
Which it hasn't been.
but yeah, I can see that. I can see that. Interesting.
Hmm. And then today's thing, May 9th, don't be so hard on yourself. I can bring good even out of your mistakes. Your finite mind tends to look backward, longing to undo decisions you have come to regret, a waste of time and energy, leading only to frustration. You are human. You will continue to make mistakes. Thinking that you should live an error free life is symptomatic of pride. Your failures can be a source of blessing, humbling you and giving you empathy for others, other people, and their weaknesses. Best of all, failure highlights your dependence on me. I am able to bring beauty out of. Didn't know the Bible had words like this. It literally says more ass. I'm able to bring the beauty out of the morass of your mistakes. I don't know what that word means. Give me a second, guys. I've never seen it's spelled Morass.
It's just more ass.
A complicated or confused situation. I will reword this sentence. I am able to bring beauty out of the complicated or confusing situations of your mistakes. It literally just has more ass though.
Interesting. Yeah, that's that about sums it up. I mean, literally, that's literally what I do, right? Like I'll be like I don't like to say I dwell on the past necessarily, but like I am my own I am my own worst critic, my own. Yeah. I do that, like, you know, think about mistakes and be like, damn, like shouldn't have done that, shouldn't have done this, whatnot. But at the end of the day, you just gotta move forward and
Yeah.
get the next
I
one.
think the important thing to remember there is that everybody has that.
Yeah, I
Any
mean,
one of
right, like
these three people that I referenced that sell these great things about you,
yeah,
all three of them do that.
yeah. I mean, I think it's just
Andrew's
human
an incredibly
nature.
harsh critic on himself.
Yeah,
I know that.
yeah.
So one, that's not like a just kind of don't worry about it kind of thing, but like it is kind of like that. Just like you don't have to think like it has to be perfect, you know. But like I've seen the way you make your bed, man. I'm sure that that applies to other parts of your life. That it has to look that pristine sometimes, like a hotel ready. Bounce a quarter on it. uh, but I'm just saying, like, if you're gonna put that much time into making your bed every morning, it does probably, go into other parts of your personality where there's that much time and there's effort and that much care of wanting it to look right and how it, is intended. And it's not as simple as a bed sheet being, pulled back over a pillow sometimes.
Yeah, yeah.
Now, I don't have the answers to fix all that, but I just wanted to
No,
throw that in
and
there.
I don't even know if there is. I think it's just you know, just being in constant remembering. It's like, hey, we're all humans. It's gonna happen. It's never gonna get fixed. Like I'm not gonna just wake up one day and say, oh yeah, I'm never gonna worry again, or
Right.
I'm never gonna dwell on the past. Like it's gonna happen.
Yeah.
You know. But I think talking with people and um, I think talking to people, just talking to people about it is very key. Just getting that subtle reminder every once in a while and be like, hey man, like ideally we're all gonna wake up in the morning, right? And it's gonna be a new day, and we're gonna be fine.
Yeah.
We'll figure it out.
And you've
So
been reading or have read now Ego's the Enemy lately, right?
yes, Yes.
which I feel like it talks a lot on that. Like, it's not going to be perfect right away, you know, or not even right away. Just you're not going to wake up one day and have your ego fixed or things like that, or like
Yeah.
just have
Yeah.
your
I
life all
think.
figured out and
Ye-
everything.
Yeah. Exactly.
Yeah.
So it's good. It's good. That was good. After hearing that, I feel like I don't know. I probably could have came up with a few of those, right? But it's like
Right. They're always
I don't
there. It's not like you just got those abilities today.
know. It's just something I don't think about, right? I don't know.
Right.
It's kind of
Which then is where, we talked a couple times and people say it a lot, like, taking that time to either like, meditate, spend time with yourself, just uh by that, I mean, just like reflect on things, like what you did that day, what you've done the last few weeks. And then, maybe now after seeing this and, saying things in the past of like how you don't see yourself in these lights. Um, every once in a while, take some time maybe and just be like, all right, each aspect of my life, what do I do and what am I good at there? In my job, what am I good at there? And you can also add in what you're not good at there, because then there's things that, if you find that you things you're not good at, but you want to be good at, write them down, look at it, figure out ways you can improve on that. But then, you look at your faith, you look at your friends, your family life, just your social life, your gaming life, um, anything you do really. You can take time, it doesn't have to be all in at once. You can take a week at a time on a certain topic or something like that, and maybe reflect on things. And I'm not saying I do this, obviously I don't, but that's a different episode. Subscribe to Hypervision Plus for that. uh yeah.
it's good. It's good. No, so I do I do some things that I'm pretty okay at. Maybe.
No, we just did 29 minutes on what you're really good at.
I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Yeah, no, I do.
I gotta make
It's
more
good.
phone calls now, get more lists.
No, no, no. We don't need a whole glaze session. We're good.
I mean, that's what we just did.
I know, but like, getting more people involved,
There was
it's
supposed to be
good.
more, but people flaked on me.
Really?
Yeah.
Now those
I,
people we need to expose. No, I'm just kidding.
I texted them at like 8:30, 8:40. So it was early, and they said, yeah, I'll send you one at lunch, because they were at work. But then they never sent me one.
It's crazy.
So, I mean, this could have been fucking 40 minutes long doing this. I did have another
No.
one, because they sent me a joke list at first and then finally never sent me the real one. Number 1, Spot Up 3 Ball. Number 2, Call of Duty. Number 3, I said is a package deal. Number 1, you only get those two. There's never one or the other. Not playing defense. And number 4, sports stats.
That's good.
Yeah.
That's good. Yeah, that's very true.
Yeah.
Nah, man, that's good. I appreciate it. I think made me realize that I am good at things,
Damn
which
right.
I knew I was. You know what I mean? But it's just like I don't know. I knew I was good at something, right? I'm not sitting here thinking every day, damn man, like what am I good at? You know what I mean? Like I don't know. So it was good. It was good.
Could we get a guess on the first person?
First person was definitely Alex.
Yep.
Yeah. And then I'm assuming the second was you said third was Lutatron.
Yeah.
So second had to be Josiah. Am I right?
Shout out Josiah, man.
Just saying. Uh, that's good.
Yep. We'll try to
All
get
right,
more out of Mike tonight when he gets on FIFA.
let's go. Let's go. No, man. I mean, I think all I can do is just I'm not going to change. So I'm just going to keep on doing what I do, and appreciate all the kind words, and keep on going. Help other people out. That's
Yeah.
finding your worth to a point.
Boom. Title right there for me. Easy.
Yeah.
Tune in next week, 2 weeks from now, 3 weeks from now, whatever,
Oh,
to the
yes.
video
Yes.
of Noah starting his Tinder account
Oh, yes. I will be making an appearance in
on
the
Tinder
presence of, well, we'll see.
or Hinge.
Yeah, I might be more inclined to do that one, but I don't know. We'll see. I'll be in the presence of Drew, ideally, in the next 2 weeks.
Yeah.
So we'll be doing some fun stuff. Yeah, hopefully some golf. I want to. I've been preparing a list of possible food items that I'd like to have while I'm down there.
Can I hear that?
Yeah, yeah. So pretty standard stuff. Roosters is on there, even though I do have one in Canton. I just haven't been in a very long time. So,
I'll put that lower on the list.
Roosters.
I think we can find better.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. But some things that are more local to you. Bill's Donuts.
Okay.
That's there. What else is there? Oh, Bubba Cucks is obviously there. Or Bubba Coos, whatever they. I don't know. I forget what it's called. I
It is called
just.
Bubba Coos, but it has never been called
Oh.
that before by me.
Oh yeah, Bubba
Yeah.
Cucks.
Yeah. Keep going.
Um, it's on my phone. I had to look, but there was another one that was close by to you. Oh,
Is
what was
Roma's
it?
on there? The one that has the calzone the size of
Yes,
your forearm?
yes,
Okay.
that was on there.
Yeah.
And there was something else that I thought you said that one time, we didn't get, but it was like really good.
Uh,
I forget what. I don't know. I'm blanking.
is it the Shack Chicken place?
Yes, I think it was that. I think it was that.
Okay. We don't need to
I
do
think it
that.
was that.
Too expensive. Not good enough.
Okay.
Sorry, Shaq, if you're listening.
Shacked Fool. So yes, so that's gonna happen. So maybe we do a little something in person too. See.
Some Skyline.
Eh, I don't know about that. Unless I have milkshakes,
I have no idea.
but
I
we
don't
need to
ask for
like
milkshakes there.
we need to like call ahead, I guess now. So
Y'all got a milkshake?
he goes no, but you can go to the I don't know what was next door.
Cold
Something was
Stone or
next
something?
door. I was like, dude, I'm sorry. I just expected you to have a milkshake. I don't know. Oh well.
Don't know what to tell you.
So yeah, that'll be happening soon. A much needed arrival. So,
And then we hit the casino.
what? Little casino? What? What?
Not in West Virginia, but there's something.
It's the only spot to go, man.
I'm not driving all the way to Wheeling.
No, no. Cool. All right, man. Well, that's all I got. What do you got,
Yeah.
man?
Shout out Josiah is what I got.
Okay. Let's let's go kick the ball around a little bit with Mike here, and should be a good time. I'm pretty excited.
Let's go kick some
And
balls.
thank you again Obviously, didn't want it to make it a big Glaze session, but you know, um, appreciate the kind words. I do have things clearly that I'm good at, so um, boast a little bit about that, I guess. But 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 no,
You
it was good.
narcissist. It just never stops.
So no, it was good. It was good. Good good little topic and that good little excerpt was good too. So
Hmm.
to start us all off. So
It was meant to be today.
it was good. It was good. Needed it. Needed it. I actually needed it today. It was good. So
Boom, baby. All right. Well, we'll get you next time with
possibly a guest.
the Vice President of the United
Whoa.
States,
Kevin McGrady.
Neil. All right. We'll see you next time. Peace.
Uh, chicken grease.
Yeah.